Hi YouTube. So, I was going through the Facebook page, the Cloth Nappy UK Facebook page, and once again, I know I've talked about this before, but I wanted to go through it again because people are still getting confused, so I thought I'd talk about everything. I mean, obviously, those specific people aren't necessarily going to see my videos. It's, you know, at this point, where my videos aren't that well known or whatever, hardly anyone's going to see the videos. But if you have seen the videos, please comment. If you've watched it all the way through, please tell me, so I know I'm doing something right. I just wanted to talk about the differences between the materials and stuff that you use when you're cloth nappying. Okay, so the most common mistakes is people confusing the word liners and boosters or inserts. Okay, so when you talk about boosters, well, this is a microfiber insert because it's sold with the nappy, but I just use them to boost really. The word insert and booster are kind of interchangeable, because sort of just use them together. But you can get inserts that are good on their own really, and don't really need boosting so much. Sometimes you still do, depending on how much of a heavyweight your kid is. This is a pre-fold. This is a Happy Flute pre-fold, one of the best ones that I've tried. I haven't tried that many pre-folds, to be honest. It's the Bambino ones, the Muslins ones, and the Happy Flute ones. Muslin's too thin, Bambino are too long, but the Happy Flute are a good width for stuffing into pockets or laying in covers. And then, well, I'll find out soon. You can also fan out the top, fold it down a bit, and that makes a little sort of pocket for poop. And then you fold that up and use those as wings, and use a nappy nipper or pins, and you've got a little nappy for a newborn baby. But at the moment, the pre-folds aren't getting much use because I've just been using the microfiber inserts and the bamboo boosters in her pockets, and either a terry or a bamboozle or little lamb at night. But anyway, so inserts and boosters, microfiber, bamboo, cotton, hemp. This is 100% cotton. You also get flat nappies, which are just a massive bit of cotton or bamboo or hemp, a bit of fabric that you just fold up. You can then also treat it like a pre-fold, in that you can, do that whole, like I did with the pre-fold. Or you can do other different folds, because it's a flat nappy, so the possibilities are kind of endless. I like the origami folds, in which you pull a bit across to make a triangle like that, flip it over. If if you want to see a better version of this, then look at my flats and hand washing challenge. And then you tuck the legs in while you're doing it, and then these go around it. Yeah, this is not going. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a flat nappy. And recently I've kind of fallen in love with terry nappies, which are basically just a towel, but they're like a square, not a rectangle like a bath towel. This one's cotton, it's Sprite Bots, and considering it's cotton and it's caused me to fall in love with terries, that tells you how fantastic terries are. I've got some bamboo terries for Lily when she arrives. They're 50 centimetres because this would be massive on a newborn, especially one of my newborns, which tend to be, well, I say tend to be, I've only had one newborn before, but Heather she was just under £7 and she went down to £6 one. So obviously I'm expecting another small baby. So yeah, Terry can do that. As with with every nappy, if you don't want it to get stained or if your baby's sensitive to wet, you need a liner. This is a little lamb fleece liner. It's very fluffy. Kind of hard to get weaning poo out of it because it's got so many loops and stuff. So I prefer these, which were from Ruby Red Designs. She's on Etsy, Conscious Crafts, eBay, Etsy. Did I say Etsy? Yeah. So yeah, lay a liner in. Make sure the legs are tucked in, and that's a good night nappy, or whenever nappy really, but just in case, because Heather has like 13-hour stretches at night time, so I'll put a bamboo booster with it. And then we've got a cover, which harder to do it when it's not on a baby, surprisingly, considering how much my daughter needs. Yeah. Oh, and obviously you need a nipper or a pin to keep that closed. I mean, once you've got the cover or wrap or whatever you want to call it on, it's not going to go anywhere. It's mainly just to secure it while you're trying to get the wings in place. But that's a solid night nappy. Like a terry and a bamboo booster is a solid night nappy. Right. Anyway, so we've talked about the difference between fleece liners. You can get other material liners as well. You can get like silk and cotton as well, but fleece is the most common. And the inserts and boosters will be cotton, bamboo, hemp, but there'll always be more than one layer. Liners are just one layer and they don't tend to be absorbent. They tend to be fleece, but yeah. So inserts are the absorbency that are more than one layer. Another mistake I keep seeing is people calling pockets wraps. That's not correct, obviously, because when you go to buy wraps or covers, that's the two names for this type, which is just PUL on the inside, rather than the microfleece. See, microfleece can touch baby's skin. Microfiber cannot touch baby's skin. Microfleece can. That's another thing. Yeah, so Cover has PU oil on the inside, no microfleece, which means you can reuse the cover if it's not got poo on it and if it's not super saturated in wee. Whereas pockets, you put the inserts or boosters inside the pocket, and all the wee seeps through, but obviously the poo is going to stay on here. Also, if you reuse it again after they've had a wee, this is going to start to smell. It needs to be washed after each use. So pockets and wraps are not the same thing. Not by a long shot. You can use pockets once before you wash them. Covers can be used anything up to 5 times, they say, but I've never really gotten more than 3 uses out of one, just because they do tend to start around the elastics. They can start to smell a bit if you keep using them, and if it gets wet every time. Obviously, if it's really wet after one use, you can just leave it next to the changing table, let it air dry, and then the next time you come to change your baby, you put the one that's on the baby there, put this one back on the baby. So you only really need to use 2 covers a day basically, but you'll probably need to use, in the early days at least, 10 pockets a day, because you can only use them once before washing. In terms of covers, I would not reuse a cover that has been on a baby all night. So as soon as they wake up in the morning, put a new cover on them, obviously a nappy too. I mean, you could always just pad fold your pre-folds or whatever and put a liner on. You don't have to wrap it all around them like that. You can just pad fold it in the cover. Replace the cover every morning. Put the night cover in the wash, because that's gonna be full of wee and ammonia. So just stick it in the wash. They recommend that you pre-wash every morning. I don't tend to do that because I just wash every 2 days. But yeah, you want to replace your cover every morning, and then if you use 2 or 3 covers throughout the day, whichever is driest by the night time or the least used or whatever, use that one for the night time. Say if you only have 4 covers or whatever, and you'd have to wash every day if you only had 4 covers, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I hope this is helpful for getting you started with cloth and whatever. So what did I do? So terry nappy. This is cotton, Bright Bots. Not sponsored. I actually got the terry nappy free in a raffle in a giveaway from TJ's. This is a muslin flat nappy, cotton, 100% cotton. Liners, fleece. Boosters / inserts, bamboo, microfiber. Pre-fold, also cotton. Cover, wrap, it's just a PUL shell. This is one size 1. This is from TJ's. I got in the same raffle prize or whatever as the Terry. So it's one size, so you can adjust it. During the day, for her daytime nappies, Heather is on the middle rise. But for her nighttime nappies, she needs to open all the way because they're just so chunky. So yeah, middle rise. And then I usually put a microfiber and a bamboo booster / insert in there. Even though it's microfleece, so the poo will just like come off, I still use a liner because then the majority of it goes on here and you can just like dunk that in the loom. And then this is basically clean, well not clean, but you know, it's not got poo all over it, and you can touch it all over if you want. Grab your inserts, boosters, whatever you're out, and put it all in the bucket. Once that's got all the poo off, put that in the bucket too, put all your wipes in the bucket. But yeah, I just get so concerned when people put in the wrong terminology on posts and stuff, because I don't want people to then go out and purchase the wrong thing. Like, someone could go out and buy, well not go out, because there's not really that many places that you can go out and buy cloth nappies. Okay, so someone could go on the internet and just go and buy like 30 liners, thinking that they're the same. Like, that's a Little Lamb liner, Little Lamb booster, pretty much similar in size, but they're so different. And I don't want people to make that mistake, because this is a godsend. Like, they are super absorbent. I mean, it's triple bamboo. I've got one other brand that's triple bamboo. I haven't tried them, given them the full, college try yet though. They're in one of my nappies. But yeah, I don't want people to go out buying a load of liners. I mean, you'll probably use them anyway, but you don't really want to have like loads of these ones. These are good for night time if your baby's not pooping, like overnight. But during the day, those are better because they're flat, so the poop ain't gonna get all stuck in the nooks and crannies. Can you see? But I mean, this will still keep your baby's bum nice and dry, so brilliant for night time, which is why they come with the night nappies. Yeah, this super absorbent. This, so please stop getting them mixed up. Yeah, that's it basically. Please comment below if I've forgotten anything, like other terminology that's used wrong or whatever, or other common mistakes. Yeah, I'm just trying to make helpful content, and hopefully someone will actually find it helpful. I'm going to do some reviews at some point as well. Yeah, I keep saying this, but I haven't done any yet. But I felt like I had to, I've got a hiccup, sorry. I felt like I had to explain the differences. Obviously you can get different types of covers. You can get pull-up covers, you can get wool covers that aren't PUL, you can get fleece covers, I tend to say covers more than wraps, but I think it's because I watch a lot of American YouTubers, in the UK they tend to be known as wraps. It's basically the same thing. Like, it's the same thing. Like, a Thirsties cover and the Thirsties wrap are the same thing, like whether you're in the UK or the US. But yeah. Pockets are just different styles, really. Let's see if I can find. Wait. Oh. This is a TJ's double gusset pocket. So yeah, you've got the absorbency in there, and then this is charcoal fleece, and it's got a double gusset, so like the wraps but in a pocket, and these are quite well. I haven't had a chance to test out the whole double gusset thing because Heather doesn't really poo in nappies anymore, but I found this better fit. I don't know why, but it was. Anyway, I should go because now I'm just rambling about different shapes of nappies when it was meant to be more about the absorbency. But I hope I've explained that sufficiently, because you know, yeah. Inserts, boosters, liners, and of course flats, terries, pre-folds, covers are PUL on the inside, pockets are micro fleece or charcoal fleece on the inside. Okay, right, I hope I've been helpful to you. If I have, please comment, so that I know that someone out there is watching me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.